Good evening, everybody. I was just asked, it's not a prepared speech at all, I was literally just asked this evening if I would just perhaps stand up and say a few words to those that are participating, to add as well my own thanks to, first and foremost, of course, Rabbi Shimon Levi, and to the speakers this evening, Robert Parky and Mr. Simon Levine, and to all the people that have come here this evening and taken the time and the effort to come this evening to be mishtatef in the oil of approximately 1,000 families in Eretz Yisrael and beyond. Our own personal interest in Siach Sod is, I have a brother-in-law, my wife's youngest brother, who is Down syndrome, and we were involved in efforts about 5 years ago to place him in a moisad which would cater for his Haredi lifestyle, culturally, socially, religiously. And after extensive research which the family did, they found that the moisad Siach Sod was the moisad which was the most ideally suited for my brother-in-law Meir. And as part of that effort which the family made, it was difficult at the time. At the time, the government were only funding residents of Eretz Yisrael who were living in Yerushalayim. My parents-in-law were in Bnei Barak, and it was difficult. And I went to Eretz Yisrael at the time, and with Gevaldik Siyata Dishmaya, I was able to meet with the head of the Misrad Havacha in Eretz Yisrael, a lady, I think she has since retired at the time, by the name of a Dr. Aminadav, who was answerable to the Sar, to the cabinet minister, somebody called Mr. Herzog, who is today, I think, the leader of the opposition in Israel, the Labour Party. And I had tremendous siyata dishmaya to get a meeting with her. I went specially to Eretz Yisrael to see her for a 30-minute scheduled meeting, which actually turned out in the end to about an hour and a half. And she sat there and she just listened, and she asked me, which is the moisad which you want to send to, which you want your brother-in-law to be in. And I said, there is only one moisad which we want, which my family wants, and that is Siach Sod. And when she heard this, she told me, I will do everything in my power to ensure that Meir is placed in Siach Sod. That was her recognition of this incredible moisad. And I will quote to you what she said to me, which I remember. She used the Ivrit words, we spoke in Ivrit. She said to me, "Zeh mamlacha shel chesed." It is a kingdom of chesed. That's how she referred to Siach Sod. It is a kingdom of chesed which my wife and I have personally seen for about 1,000 people. I say people because it's literally from babies to older adults. It is a malchus of chesed for about 1,000 families. It's a malchus of chesed for many, many, many thousands of people. It is a lifesaver not only to the people that are there, to these very heilige, special neshamas, the neshamas which are in the bodies of people who in the days of the Chazon Ish, it's well known, the Chazon Ish, Zeichat Tzadik V'Kodesh Livracha, would stand up when he met such a person. He would stand to his full height when he met such a person who possessed such a neshama. It is a malchus of chesed and a lifesaver, not just for those people, which is perhaps what we saw in this video, but it's a malchus of chesed, a mamlocha of chesed, a kingdom of chesed, for all, and a lifesaver for all those people and all the families and everybody that is involved with it. And I would ask you, as somebody who perhaps people within this audience know me, and somebody who I've seen this organization, I've met Rabbi Shimon, and I've seen it, I've been there on many, well, I won't say many, but quite a number of occasions over the last 5 years. I would urge everybody that's here, the men, the ladies, to try to be involved as much as possible within this moisad, to donate whatever one can. There are appeal cards which are here. To involve the people whom you've got connections with, people whom you know who perhaps can be interested in helping in this organisation. And we should all look at it as an incredible zechus that we've got that opportunity to help. Thank you so much.